I'll never forget the creaks and groans of our old Victorian house. It was as if the walls were alive, whispering secrets to each other in the dead of night. My parents thought it was just the settling of the foundation, but I knew better. I was 6 when we moved in, and my parents were ecstatic about the charming character of the place. But from the moment I stepped inside, I felt a chill run down my spine. The air was thick with the scent of decay, and the shadows seemed to move of their own accord. At first, it was just small things. Doors would be open when I knew I'd closed them. My toys would be rearranged, and I'd find strange, unfamiliar trinkets on my dresser. But as time went on, the occurrences grew more frequent and more intense. I'd hear whispers in my ear when I was alone in my room. The voices were always just out of earshot, but they sent shivers down my spine. I tried to tell my parents, but they just smiled and told me I was being silly. One night, I woke up to find a figure standing in my doorway. It was a woman in a long, flowing gown, her eyes black as coal. She didn't move or speak, but I could feel her gaze on me like a cold, dead weight. I screamed, and my parents rushed into my room, but by the time they got there, the woman was gone. After that, the occurrences escalated. Doors would slam shut on their own, and I'd hear footsteps creaking up and down the stairs. I began to avoid going to bed, fearing what I might see or hear, but one night, I couldn't avoid it any longer. I was lying in bed, my heart racing with fear, when I felt the mattress dip beside me. The woman was back, her eyes fixed on me with an unblinking stare. I froze, unable to move or speak, and then she reached out and stroked my hair. It was a gentle, soothing motion, and for a moment I felt a strange sense of calm. But as I looked into her eyes, I saw something that chilled me to the bone. My own reflection staring back at me. In that moment, I knew I was trapped in a living nightmare, forever haunted by the ghosts of my childhood.